my tiny home, it's called Duo. It's in parking lot E near the Botanical Gardens. It's essentially designed for two students who did not know each other. So I really tried to implement on privacy and sectioning off the home so each student feels like they have their own space within this tiny structure. So this is the first loft that we're going through. You go down, it's a gooseneck. So then we're gonna go up a couple of steps. There's the breakfast bar, some storage, and we're gonna go into the second loft. And you can kind of see the egress on the ceiling as well. You can use it as a sunroof too if you like. I didn't design it to have like a glass window, so it's all plastic. So it's up to the student if they want to open it up. And then we're gonna exit. So like I said a second ago, I really tried implementing privacy, and that was really what I was trying to go for. And also, I don't know why I'm echoing. And then also,
we don't hear the echo.
Oh no, okay, it's all me. And then in the kitchen, I also wanted to keep some main appliances like washer and dryer. It's a combo washer dryer. It's a mini Smeg fridge. And then instead of having an oven, I implemented a toaster oven and a microwave and then a hot plate as well. The reason why I went that direction instead of like a regular oven and just using the toaster oven is just through my own experience of being a college student and information from other friends as well. Sometimes you tend to eat out more or you have smaller foods. And then if you can go to the restroom. So for the restroom, I had it as glass doors that are circular. And I really like the showers that are kind of like rainfall showers, because I feel like it can add another effect. And so you just can enjoy the small space. And then also in the restroom, you see like a wooden structure near the sink. That's where the utility would be. And if we can scroll up to the view of the lofts. So that's kind of like the best image I could get to represent both lofts. And then what I tried to do was put storage. So there's storage that are also stairs or steps to that loft. And behind the stairs of the second loft, you can see it in the interior perspective of the kitchen image. There's also shelving for the other student as well. And then can we go to the second panel of images? Just so I can kind of go over the things I chose to go inside. So for the sidings, the wooden sidings of the tiny home, I decided to go with engineered wood sidings, and they would be pine, but you can have different variations of what type of wood you want it to resemble. The reason why I went with that is just to make it more eco-friendly, and it's also less cost-effective compared to regular wood. And then also for the walls of the structure itself, I went with structural insulated panels just to make the structure a little bit lighter and not so heavy. And then for the compost toilet, I went with the Cinderella toilet that essentially disintegrates. It disintegrates the waste. So it makes it a little bit easier, less smell and stuff like that as well. For heating, I went with a Dickinson propane fireplace just to kind of, and I put it in the center of the home just to try to even out the warmth throughout the home. And then for the heat in the summer for here in SoCal, I went with double glazed thermal broken windows just to kind of help alleviate the heat that we get during that time. And then I decided to go with a saltwater battery that the energy from the solar panel will eventually go into that battery. Reason being is just, it's easier to recycle them. They're still like kind of in their beta forms. So there would be some things to work out with that as well. And one of my favorite parts was that they're stackable. So if you feel like you need more batteries, you just start stacking one on top of the other. And I believe that's all for this little tiny home. We can see some of the section cuts. I threw in different kind of people. So you have like a cowboy and you have a lady on one side, just to kind of give variation on like this could be a home for anybody. And I also wanted to complement the exterior wood. If we can go to one of the interior perspectives. So to complement the exterior wood, I did like accents of wood inside. And then I didn't want to make it dark, so I just went with like a beige all around paint job. But that is the duo. And then I'm open to questions and comments as well.